Daring Abroad, brought to you by our friends at Remitly. Download the Remitly app to send money back home.
Greetings from Atlanta, and I hope you are keeping well wherever you are in the world. Now, today we bring you a very unique story, the story of Kenya's largest Diaspora Sacco that was founded where? Right here in Atlanta 11 years ago. And the Sacco has just held its 9th annual general meeting. In this episode, find out how members are using the Sacco to invest here and back home.
We have contributed immensely to Kenya.
I have taken my first loan with the Sacco. I'm going to buy a property in Nanyuki.
We also found time to follow 3 members of the Sacco who have come together to invest in a very rare side hustle right on the outskirts of this city. That is rearing goats and sheep. How about that? Great. Remember, today we are coming to you from Atlanta City, the home of many global brands, the home of conventions, the home of civil rights icon Martin Luther King Jr. And this is where Kenya's largest Diaspora Sacco was founded. Let's get going. To be specific, the Kenya USA Diaspora Sacco was registered on January 26, 2012, with the objective of helping Kenyans living abroad to invest back home. Its membership was originally from the US, but it later opened its doors to Kenyans living in other parts of the world. Outgoing chairman Ralph Kilondu is one of the founding members.
I take pride in the sense that since the Sacco started with a team of 5, it has become a big institution that is serving Kenyans from all walks of life in America and other parts of the globe. So this is history for me. It has become a full circle where I have seen the little mark that I've made in this country and also towards the Kenyan economy.
The Kenya USA Diaspora Sacco, abbreviated as KUDS, is one of the 3 Diaspora Saccos that are compliant with the regulations of the Sacco Societies Regulatory Authority, SASRA.
Currently, we have an asset base of about 500 million. We have a loan book of about 250 million. We have deposits of about 390 million. We have membership of about 2,000. But then we are still at the point where we are educating our members. A lot of member education is needed so that they are consistent with what they are doing, consistent with their saving, consistent with taking loan. We are offering loans at very good rates, affordable, so that they can be able to invest back at home.
I joined the Sacco because I was introduced to my cousin who has been in the Sacco longer than me, and he has been able to do a lot back home with the help of the Sacco. I have taken my first loan with the Sacco. I am going to buy a property in Nanyuki.
Every Kenyan Sacco is required to have an annual general meeting where members review its performance and elect members of the board of directors. The Kenya USA Diaspora Sacco held its 2023 AGM in Atlanta with a combined online and physical attendance.
The biggest achievement we have this far is that we have been able to work as per the regulation and we are licensed. And 2, when we look at it, many of our members through our loans have been able to invest back at home, which was the original idea. We've gotten into partnerships and collaborations with service providers and products providers back at home, and that way our people are growing. And we are working towards financial stability.
KUDS is registered as a non-deposit taking Sacco.
What that simply means is that we only have the BOSA side of the Sacco, back office services, the traditional Sacco where you used to save and take loan. SACCOs have moved to the point where they have front office services, almost like banking, a transactional account where you can walk in and withdraw your money. But for the non-deposit taking SACCOs, we are still the traditional wing of the SACCO where you save, and whatever you have in terms of your deposits is what is used as collateral to be able to, or multipliers to give you a loan. When we talk about the deposit taking, it means other than the traditional back office service of getting a loan, you can also almost use it like a transactional account, a bank account, like you come in, get money, equivalent to what we call the bank accounts.
We need to make sure the integrity of the system that we're using stays intact.
The Kenya-USA Diaspora Sacco now has an investment arm known as Kud's Investment Company.
We have even started attracting investment opportunities, even from the American community here. Yesterday I had an opportunity of introducing to us, the Kenyan community here, a representative from the Georgia State Congress who came to applaud the institution and congratulate us for using this podium to enrich and empower our Kenyan community in Kenya and here at the same time. We have programs that we've already set up where we are also setting up the Diaspora Bank that has been so elusive.
During the AGM, members nominated 9 members to the board who reconstituted the SACCO's leadership, with Paul Njogu becoming the new chairperson of the SACCO.
From what I have seen, members' intentions is for me and the new team to either take a new direction or lead a transformation of the SACCOs to ensure that the mandate given by the members is achieved and the members' dreams of improving their social economic status is fulfilled.
The elections were supervised by the Deputy Commissioner, State Department of Cooperatives, Priscilla Maranga.
It is a big SACCO doing well, but it still has a very big potential given the wide area that they are operating in. We still feel there is much more they can do, and especially recruiting more members and also trying to reactivate the big number that is not active.
The outgoing chairman, who has served the SACCO in various capacities, including treasurer and honorary secretary, assured the new leadership of his support and a smooth transition.
I'm going to be very, very active in making sure that all the investment projects that the institution currently has are completed successfully, because I'm going to be a part of that transition in the US and in Kenya. And I also want to thank them a lot for the trust they've had in me, managing this institution and leading them for the past 2 years as a chair, and for allowing them to be a part of my patronage for the past 12, 13 years.
I would like to encourage the Kenya-USA Diaspora Sacco to continue growing and expanding its reach to all
The
members
Cabinet
of the
Secretary for
diaspora
Cooperatives
community.
and MSMEs, Simon Chelugui, addressed the AGM virtually. He underscored the importance of diaspora SACCOs in Kenya's socio-economic development, and this is a similar message from a recent interview with Daring Abroad.
I encourage Kenyans in diaspora to work with any SACCO, with this digital platform that we have raised. It is then going to be possible to transfer money direct from abroad to your beneficiaries. It will be possible to give a secure movement of money from the owners to the beneficiaries.
SASRA CEO Peter Njuguna, in a separate interview too, underscored the need for diaspora SACCOs to stick to their mandate.
SACCOs were investing, like we are seeing diaspora SACCOs do, investing in properties and the like. But because of the regulation of SACCO business, we had to limit in deploying of member monies, that is deposits and capital, to credit, with a limit on other non-core business. If you invest in property, there is a limit. We've capped it 5% of your total assets. That means you have $1 billion, you can only invest in property up to 100 million. So we are not saying no. However, if it's for business premises, we'll also consider and allow you to invest. Prudential regulation that is SACCO specific is always good, because you can actually go even to our website, go to our reports, and even check who are the licensed SACCOs. Where are they? We expect them to have a physical office here in Kenya.
Kenyans living abroad sent home well over 450 billion Kenya shillings in remittances in 2022, a huge contribution to Kenya's foreign exchange. The real estate is one of the top attractions of the cash from Kenyans abroad. During the Kenya-USA Diaspora Sacco AGM, exhibitors got an opportunity to showcase their products and services.
We are very excited to be here in Atlanta. As you know, we are very diaspora geared. We've come here to be together with the Kenya-United States Diaspora Sacco, which is a very good Sacco which has been in existence for a long time, and which is a Sacco that is helping people to be able to invest back home by being able to advance them loans. So we are partnering with them to be able to offer their members the land that they would want, and then they can take the loans from the Sacco to buy that land. Today, diaspora accounts for 70% of our total sales, and US of A is 68% of that 70%.
Our presence today is a culmination of a relationship that we began back in 2014, whereby we partnered with the Kenya-USA Diaspora Sacco. We signed an MOU with them, and we have been selling land to their members for the last 9 years. So today, this is a very exciting day for us, that we are celebrating 10 years of working with the Kenyans in the diaspora.
For the members, the real hard work to grow the Sacco has just begun, and they look forward to using their Sacco to improve many more livelihoods abroad and back home.
The good thing with the Saccos, for one, like this Sacco, you have the online access. You can see your money. When you put your money, you can see where it's going, versus when you're sending money to friends and family at home, and maybe they tell you they are saving the money for you and use it.
I came all the way from Minnesota to Georgia, Atlanta, because I was encouraged by those people who have been so successful back in Kenya. They have done so well, so I felt like, let me come over here myself to see really those people who have done well in their businesses and investments back at home. This Sacco has proven through the people who have attended the meeting actually that your money is in the right place.
On that note, we take a short break. When we return, we'll tell you the story of 3 members of Kenya-USA Diaspora Sacco that have joined hands to venture into a very interesting side hustle, rearing goats and sheep on the outskirts of Atlanta City.
With Remitly, you can send money to Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, and over 40 other African countries with low or no fees, so more money gets home. Loved ones can receive their money through familiar options like MTN, M-Pesa, First Bank, Access Bank, and more. Plus, an ever-expanding network of bank deposit, mobile money, and cash pickup availability. You will also get real-time transfer updates so you know where your money is through the whole transfer process. Download the Remitly app today and get a special offer on your first transfer.
Own your dream home for as low as 1.98 million Kenya shillings in Vipingo, Kilifi, and enjoy a flexible payment plan of 10% on signing of the letter of offer and the balance in equal monthly installments within 18 months. Supported by world-class amenities and infrastructure, our estates offer a unique, secure environment with a wide range of outdoor facilities. SMS Vipingo to 22365 or call us today on 0740 400 215. Terms and conditions apply.
You're watching Daring Abroad, brought to you by our friends at Remitly. Download the Remitly app to send money back home.
Welcome back. Now, Kenyans can be quite ingenious, quite daring, quite entrepreneurial in any part of the world. Meet 2 Kenyan families that have made livestock farming in America look easy. Mr. and Mrs. Bernard Wambugu joined hands with Mr. and Mrs. Peter Ngugi to venture into this business 1 year ago. The project is located in a place known as Cartersville on the outskirts of Atlanta City in Georgia State.
Mwanzo bibi yangu ndio alienda mahali akaona mbuzi mahali. Tulikuwa hatujaona mbuzi huko. Akaenda akaiona mahali kwa mzungu tu analisha. Akasema akainunua. Kuinunua tukakaa nayo kidogo kwa sababu ni kwa nyumba, tukachinja. Tukaikula, tukaona hai. Kumbe mbuzi ni nzuri hapa. Tulikuwa tumezoea kununua za makaton. Akaenda akapata ingine tena, tukachinja, tukawa na wageni, tukachinja, tukakula. Akaanza tena kulikuwa na wageni hivyo kidogo kidogo. Mpaka akaanza kupata 2 3, anachinja, anauzia watu hivyo mpaka tukawa inspired, tukasema tukinunua kashamba kidogo tunaweza weka watu wao wananunua na tunawachinjia.
Watu wanapendanga mbuzi fresh. Biashara ikaanza. Sasa tukauza, Mungu akakunja, tukapata samba, tukanunua mimi na my friend. Huyo anaitwa Josephine, huyu bwanake anaitwa Wambogo. Tukaona samba tukanunua. Nikawambia before tufanye kitu ingine, tuanze tuweke mbuzi. Sasa tukamnunua mbuzi, tukaanza kuweka.
The Wambogos and Ngugis are thinking big. They want the farm to grow and become the first source of organic nyama for the Kenyan community in Georgia. They've specialized in rearing sheep and goats.
Kitambo tulikuwa tunanunua kabuzi na huko una mahali ya kuweka. Unajua huku kuna kitu tunaitaga zoning. Si kila mahali tunaweka kabuzi, lakini sasa tuko free kabisa because hapa hata serikali inajua tuko hapa.
Kazi ya mbuzi hapa si mingi kwa sababu hii mbuzi kuja kuangalia tu kwa sababu inakula nyasi. Na siku ile hakuna nyasi tunanunua hay. Ni kusiwekea maji, unakuja unaiangalia na unaenda, na niko na mtoto huyo nilikuwa nampatia maziwa. Sasa nakuja asubuhi, kila siku asubuhi nakuja naangalia, naweka maji, nampatia maziwa.
Mambo ya ugonjwa zigonjeki rahisi, baridi, maji?
Hapana, na alafu kuanga na veterinary anakuja anasiangalia.
The two families are teaching their children the importance of farming, which can still be practiced abroad.
Kitambo sikuwa naiekea, but as the time that nilikula mbuzi, nilikula nyama ya huku, then nikakula mbuzi again. Sasa hata sitaki nyama ya huko, so I'm helping to take care of them. Ndio tuweze kukula nyama organic yenye haina ijadungwa madawa. Most of the clients wanakuwa Kenyans, Nigerians and also Jamaicans.
The two couples are members of the Kenya-USA Diaspora Sacco. They've used the Sacco to invest back home, and now they hope to get further support from the Sacco towards their projects in the US.
Hii Sacco imenisaidia kwa sababu nikitaka loan, naenda nachukua loan, nanunua kile nataka. Inanisaidia kwa sababu naenda nachukua pesa mingi, nikitaka kwenda kujenga naenda nanunua pahali, ama nakuwa na pahali nachukua hiyo pesa naenda najenga nyumba.
Sacco ni join around 2015 na kanisaidia tukanunua tuploti huko Isinya.
Remember, this is just a side hustle for the Wambugos and Njugunas. Coincidentally, both Bernard and Peter are in the trucking business. Again, something to be proud about, as this is out of their own initiative and hard work. Yes, they are entrepreneurs in a field that requires resilience, focus and determination.
Hiyo kampuni yangu nilianzisha June 2013. Mimi niliingia tu na gari yangu kwa barabara mpaka leo. Inaitwa Keng'ori Trucking.
So wewe unaendesha cities gani, wapi na wapi, una supply nini?
Nasitaga general flight, yani unabeba kitu yoyote tu yenye haihitaji fridge ama kitu special. Na sana mimi nilikuwa natumia route ya northeast southeast. Lakini siku hizi tu niko tu hapa southeast. Hapa Georgia and surrounding states.
Ile mali nafanya na whole carpet kutoka hapa Dalton baka sehemu yote. Sasa hizi naenda baka Minnesota, Kentucky, Illinois na Wisconsin.
Wambugo's main company, Keng'ori Trucking, which has a sister company, Rosa King Logistics, which was established in 2018, and it deals with brokerage of loads directly from the shippers. Brokerage has a lot of challenges in this lucrative market, but Wambugu expects to penetrate the market gradually until he establishes his own clients. He is also planning to open a truck garage. The other coincidence is that both families relocated to the US after winning the much coveted US green cards.
Tuliwin green card, tukakuja mimi na bwanangu na kijana wangu Semio, lakini nilikuwa na watoto wengine, nakuanga na watoto watatu. Tukaacha my firstborn and secondborn.
Nyumbani nilikuwa na kazi nyingi, kwanza nilifanya kwa bank, alafu tukawa retrenched. Ndio mimi hiyo nikakuwa truck driver, sasa hii kampuni inaitwa Brookside. Hapo ndio sasa nilipata green card in 2011 nikakuja hapa.
Nilikuja kwanza nikafanya kazi kwa warehouse. Nikafanya mwaka mmoja, nikachange nikaenda kazi nyingine pia ya warehouse. Nikafanya miaka 4 hivi. Alafu ndio nikachukua license ya kuendesha truck, tunaita CDL. Nikaanza sasa mimi ni driver wa truck.
Nyumbani ulikuwa unafanya nini?
Nyumbani nilikuwa driver wa matatu. Nilikuwa matatu driver.
So ulikuja ukaendeleza tu hiyo skill?
Nilikuja nikaendesha after some time, juu kwanza nilifanya kwa warehouse, ndio nikaingia sasa driving.
Ulikuwa una-apply route gani matatu? Beba.
Nilikuwa route ya 118 Kabete, Wangigi, Westerns.
Wow.
Yeah.
Courageous, well done.
Yeah.
The Wambugos and Jugunas now earn their space in the Daring Abroad fraternity as the first ever Kenyans engaged in livestock farming in the US to be featured on this show. Interesting sights and sounds there, and as you've seen, Majuu pia wa Kenya wako na side hustles zao. Always a pleasure having your company, and on behalf of my crew at Chams Media and our broadcasting partner NTV, many thanks for watching and see you again next time.
Daring Abroad, brought to you by our friends at Remitly. Download the Remitly app to send money back home.